Alright guys, I am doing a vegan inspired dish. It's going to be gluten-free, and because a friend of mine said, oh, well, I wish I could do your dishes, but you know, there's cheese or there's meat and they're vegan. So I wanted to go ahead and just do something also because the stuff that I am going to do is yummy. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do some cauliflower rice, and I'm gonna cook it in my stoneware, and then I'm gonna do some green chili enchiladas with no cheese. It's just gonna be the green chili enchilada sauce and with veggies inside. Okay, so I have my manual food processor here, and I'm just going to stick the cauliflower, and I have a little bit of broccoli in there, which is perfectly okay because I love broccoli. But you don't have to use broccoli if you don't want to. Okay, so there is a little lock and unlock button, and then that. Of course, the more you press, the finer it will be. I kind of want some pieces that are a little bigger, and then, but I'm going to make sure that it's fine, like rice almost. Okay, so see, that's the consistency that you're looking for to make that cauliflower rice. And I'm just gonna put it in my stoneware over here. I'm going to lay it in the stoneware. Okay, so I'm on the last piece, which is, it's a huge piece, if you can tell, and it was completely frozen, and so that's why I kind of saved it for last. Okay, so that is that big piece. Okay, so now what I am doing is I'm going to use some lime juice. You can use fresh squeezed limes, and if you want to add some lemon in there, you can do that as well. I'm just gonna do lime because that's all I have. Okay, so and then I'm gonna add some seasoning. This is just garlic, onion, black pepper, and sea salt there. And then I'm gonna get the oven ready, and I'm gonna stick that in the oven, and then I'm gonna start working on the enchiladas. Okay, so I went ahead and gave my manual food processor a quick rinse, and then I'm gonna cut up some bell peppers and some onions, and if you prefer to add more veggies that you think that would go in enchiladas, you can do that as well. I'm also gonna add in some salsa when I mix it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, well, it help if you take that off. And then just kind of shell the inside out. So depending on how finely you want your peppers chopped up, is how long you want to pulsate. So these are just perfect sizes for other dishes, but for enchiladas you kind of want them fine so that they're easier to roll up the tortilla. Okay, so I'm also gonna do, I did a yellow, I'm also gonna do a red. I know these might be a hit with other people too. I know a little girl who loves her some bell peppers. Okay, so now I'm on to the onion. I'm not even gonna worry about cleaning it out. Okay, those are pretty fine enough. And so I just stuck them in this, and so now comes the salsa into the mix, and I'm gonna get a spoon. Because I'm gonna spoon this into the tortillas. You just want it to kind of be a little bit wet, I guess you would say, so that the enchiladas don't dry out, because you're not adding any cheese or anything else. You just have the green chili enchilada sauce, so you just don't want it to be dry. Probably gonna think I'm crazy, but I learned this trick a long time ago. To heat up tortillas, you put them in a paper sack or in a plastic sack in the microwave, and you heat them, and you heat them up for like a minute, and it cooks them. I know it sounds gross, but the bag is cleaned out. I washed it before, and then I'm just gonna check them and see if they're good already. And they are. So it warms them up perfectly. You can, if you want to spend tons of time cooking them in oil, you can do that as well. But I'm trying to do something fast and quick, so I'll have enchiladas for tomorrow's lunch. So what I'm gonna do is you just go ahead and put some of the mixture, the onions and pepper mixture, and you just roll it up. If you cook them in oil, they will stay together a lot better. But like I said, I'm trying to save some time here. And I don't really feel like cooking them in oil, let's just be real. So, and they are corn tortillas. They have some of other kinds that are gluten-free and that are not corn, because I know some people, they can't do corn either. But I could not find them. I really wanted some of the tomato basil ones. I like those. There's different types of tortillas out there that are gluten-free, so you'll just have to check out your local grocery store. Okay, so I had some leftover onions and peppers, and I am already out of the tortillas. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of spread what I have left over some of these, and kind of, I'm gonna just coat it. Some extra yummy goodness. And then now I'm going to get my green chili enchilada sauce, and I'm going to go ahead and pour it over. 2 cans should be plenty for this.
Side note, I actually added an extra can when I went to heat it up today.
Perfect. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the lid on here of my RockCrock, and I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven, and then I'm going to check on my cauliflower rice and see where that's at. Okay, so the cauliflower rice needs a little bit more time, but not much, and it tastes really, really good. Okay, so now I'm just getting everything cleaned up, in which it's really super easy because I got everything on the mat except for maybe a couple little pieces here and there, and I can just wipe it onto this and then throw this in the dishwasher. With the manual food processor, the only thing that is not dishwasher safe is this part right here. So if you get one of these, just make sure you don't put this part in the dishwasher. Okay, so this is the final product here. We have our cauliflower rice in the stoneware, and then in the RockCrock, we have our green chili enchiladas. They look pretty yummy, so I'm excited to share with everyone at work tomorrow.
Just as a side note, I ended up cooking everything at 400 degrees and for about 30 minutes.